Hey, I'm back. Okay, so this is what I decided to do because I want to be able to, as I stated last week's video, and happy Tuesday to you if I didn't tell you that in the other video, that I want to be able to empower you as well. So I'm gonna do two videos in one day, okay? So you're gonna get this video for empowerment, and the other video is going to be for business, okay? Business and other things that's going to help you to grow financially, all right? Okay, so today I want to talk about actually I want to talk to you about empowering yourself. That motivation, especially now that we've been kind of hemmed up in the house, and a few of us are traveling. I'm traveling. I'm starting to travel out. And matter of fact, while you're watching this video, I am actually out of the country. So this is a pre-recorded video to do business in another country. And we'll get into that as we go along on how you can partner up with other businesses in other countries to, launching out, like throwing out your nets, okay? So that you can make other business connections. But it's really, I think during this season in COVID, as an entrepreneur, I had to really sit down and think about my business. How, when you've already had an established business, when you've already have written a plan, and, we all know that, you're supposed to write your goals down, and then with those goals, you break them up, and then you start working on the smaller goals to get to the bigger goal. And I'm sure if you're an entrepreneur that you've been in a business at least a year, we all know that we write all these different goals and things that we want to do in regard to our business, as far as networking, in regard to marketing our business and all of that. But during this time, I don't know if you have been motivated or not motivated in order to get things going again. And I know that a lot of us kind of like felt kind of trapped and stuck, because relationship, dealing with people face to face, if you're in a service business or any kind of business, when you're trying to connect with people, it seems so much easier. Sometimes we make, like myself, I'm better when I am doing stuff face to face, like meeting people face to face. I'm not good, with marketing. It's easy for me to set an appointment with someone and talk to them and meet with them face to face. I feel like I'm a little bit more effective. But when you've been through this type of situation, you kind of feel like you're kind of trapped, right? So here's a couple of things that I learned to do. One of the things, I had to show up, after, the frustration of, oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't travel. What am I going to do about my business? Everything is closed, and people are losing their businesses left and right. What am I going to do? What I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? And I really took some time to really ground myself and get centered. So one of the things I tapped into, I do meditate. But in the beginning of the COVID situation, I kind of like stopped because, one, I was relocating my whole life back, into the state of Georgia. Not back, because I never lived here before. So I was making this big transition into Georgia. Not just me personally, but also all my businesses had to come with me. So during the pandemic, I was like, if I don't make this move now, then when am I going to, I'm not going to be able to do it later. This is the way that I felt. I just felt like I wasn't going to be able to do it later because I felt stuck. And so for me, I wanted to keep moving, but I had to stop and pause. And so this is one of the things that I want you to do while you're in the midst of, revamping your business or starting a business. I need for you to take some time in the morning, and in the evening to just pause, okay? get yourself grounded, and meditate. And there's a couple of things that I use for meditation. I use binaural tones. It's right on YouTube that you can get binaural tones for relaxation. They have binaural tones for not just to meditate, but also to release any type of anxiety or even to heal your body. I mean, it's a plethora of different ones. Another thing that I do is I read something first thing in the morning. Whether if it's a scripture out of the Bible. One of the other things that I'm reading that has been really helping me a lot is Buddha Badass. And I'll probably put the author of his book in the description down, so you can find the title, the author of the name of the book, Buddha Badass. It's a really, really good book. I also read the mysteries. So just to keep just keep me centered and grounded. Another thing that I do, I listen to music, whatever type of music that will help and pump and motivate me. Here's another thing that I use. I listen to Reverend Ike. I know Reverend Ike is like from way back in the day, like back in the day, who teaches about self-empowerment and things like that. I listen to Tony Robbins. So what the key things that I try to do is just to keep myself prepared and to keep myself balanced for the day. And then in the evening, once I do everything that I need to do for the day, in the evening, I get myself regrounded again. I shut all the noise out, dim the lights, and I curl up and I start writing my goals or putting in my phone the goals that I want to accomplish the next day. And so that the last thing that I'm thinking of is, one, that I'm grateful that I had a great day, that I accomplished something, even if I didn't accomplish everything on my list, because sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves that we have like a plethora of things that we're supposed to do, that we set goals for the night before, and then the next day life happens and we don't get it done, and we become so hard on ourselves. And that is not something that I want you to do. Be grateful for what you have done. At least do something. They say Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither is anything else in your life. And I really do believe that where we are right now, it's exactly where we're supposed to be right now. So don't be so hard on yourself, and just settle down. Take some deep breaths. It's going to come. Everything is going to pull itself together. Everything is going to work out for your good, and you're going to be just fine. It may not look like it right now, but I can tell you that it is going to change, and it's going to change for the better. Thank you for watching. I'm Christina L. Turner, Kingmaker, and I will see you next Tuesday. Love you.